Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wingcat Sports, and it's our Michigan and Michigan State pregame. Michigan playing Texas this week. The Longhorns are ranked third in the nation, and they are a 7.5 point favorite, 42.5 over under for this game. It's not going to be an easy game for Michigan, at all.
And we didn't think it would be before the season started. It didn't matter what the last week's game was or how they looked. This is one of the games I think most of us had penciled in as a loss. I didn't expect them to be nearly a touchdown favorite at Ann Arbor.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Texas was that good.
With their performance from last week, that's kind of what affected it.
Who did they play?
Nobody.
And nobody.
And nobody,
And
like
there's
always.
some teams, like I said,
Colorado State. They played Colorado State. No.
I mean, it's probably a bigger somebody than we played. So
yes, Fresno State.
But somehow it tells me teams like Texas and Ohio State, they just pound the crap out of all the bad teams they can pound the crap out of. They don't. Michigan isn't like that, and so I'm not saying, like I said, I think we're going to lose. I think our defense is pretty good and should keep us in the game for the most part.
But our offense, offensive line,
you can't judge it on one game. I want to see if they were hiding stuff. I want to see if they,
maybe they were just mentally prepared for this game.
Now they played it. They played a game. Now they know more about Warren. I was kind of surprised. I thought Orgy would start, but I guess
we'll see what ends up happening, right?
Yeah,
Texas.
I hate that 2-quarterback system. I don't like it. Just play one, and deal with it.
But Texas, right? Ewers, he had a good first game. He was 20 for 27, 260 yards, 3 TDs in his first game. He's probably going to look to replicate that against Michigan. I don't know how much of a problem he's actually going to have replicating that. And then their running backs, right? Their top rusher doesn't even have a picture on ESPN.
Is that a prime
Gibson?
Game?
No, it's a 12 o'clock game.
Oh.
12 o'clock game on Saturday. 67 yards for 10 carries in the first game. Right, we'll see how fully Michigan handles their passing game and their running game, and see what we can do. They will probably be good enough to keep them slightly in the game. I still think that Texas is going to put up 35 points plus on us.
You think so?
Yes.
I think if they do that, it's because the offense turns the ball over a lot. It gives them a lot of short fields. If the offense can play competent ball, we can run on Texas. If we can, have a few long drives, I think the defense will keep us in this game. If they're just constantly going for and out, punting, no. And if they're turning the ball over, and giving Texas a short field, we'll get obliterated.
Yeah.
So we got to protect the ball, and we got to have some sustained drives.
We'll end up seeing what happens with Michigan. If I had to give a final score prediction, I'm going to go with 35-21.
Well, that's not too bad. I would get that. That's not horrible. You think Texas is going to cover?
Yes.
I'm going to say 27-20.
Well, you're giving a little bit closer leeway with the game. But yeah, either way, we will be surprised if Michigan wins. Texas is a 75-point favorite, so
75,
not 75 point, 75% favorite.
75 points. I'm taking that. Yeah.
Moving on to Michigan State. Michigan State has a little bit more favorable of a matchup. They're still 8-point underdogs in the matchup. Maryland's favored by 8. Over under is 43.5. So overall with that, I still think Michigan might have a better game than Michigan State will have a better game than Michigan does against Texas. It will be a little bit closer, even though Maryland is a 82% favorite in this matchup.
Maryland's no joke. They're going to be they're a decent team, and they're going to slap the Spartans around silly for 4 quarters. Maybe Childs will get them in a few times, but I think this is going to be a pretty tough game for the state. Looking at something right around 31-10.
Yeah, I think it's going to be closer. I think Michigan State will show that they have at least improved a little bit under a new head coach. Make it a little bit closer of a game. They're going to have to keep up with Maryland though to make that happen. I don't
Right.
think their defense is going to be good enough. Their offense is going to have to show out a little bit. I think Michigan State does put up 28 points. Maryland's probably going to put up about 34, somewhere around there.
Oh, that's nice. They put up 28 points. I'll be very
I'm
surprised.
going to go with that. I'm going to
They
go with
didn't
the
even do
closer
that
score.
against whatever that crap
I'm
team
going
is.
to say that they just weren't awake yet. And Coach blew a little bit of a fire under them.
Pick up big time to score that many.
But neither,
Oh,
neither game for either team was good. But I have a feeling Michigan State is going to play a little bit better. They're still going to lose, though, to Maryland, in my opinion. They're not going to beat Maryland at all.
I don't think so.
But I think it'll be a closer game than most people think it will be. Uh, which will be a good thing for Michigan State because you're going to keep up with someone who has done relatively okay in
Right.
the Big Ten the past couple
Regardless,
years.
it'll be good to watch them and see where they're at. This is going to be both these games are going to be very good indicators of what kind of team these two schools have.
As long as Childs does not have the same game he had last time, right? He was 10 for 24 in the first game, 114 yards. If he can do better this game, the offense as a whole will do better. Their running game was pretty decent last week. So all you really got to do is fix that passing game up, and you should be good.
Bring back the
For the
wishbone,
most part.
man. Triple option.
Triple option. But hopefully both teams have a decent week and we continue on, at least with some hope for the rest of the year. Because like I said, if Michigan State gets blown out and Michigan gets blown out, then our feelings for the year for both teams are just going to go
I just
down.
want to see, like I said, a little more interested because I think Michigan State has a way to go.
Yeah.
Has a way to go. So I'm not judging them. I think this coach is going to be good. I hope if he can keep players here and this Childs will stay here for 4 years,
Well,
and
2,
develop or whatever it is.
because he's a transfer, so.
Well, whatever he can stay here and develop. I think Childs can be a decent quarterback, and Michigan State, they're a couple years away.
Just to know the difference in the prices of the games, if you want to go see the Michigan game at the Big House, it's $200 to go see Michigan State and Maryland play each other. $15. I'm pretty sure they're playing in
I can
Maryland.
afford State.
I'm pretty sure they're playing in Maryland, so that also plays a factor into it.
Sure, it does.
But it'd probably be cheaper for you to go drive to Maryland, watch the game, and drive back
yeah.
than go to that
Yeah.
Michigan game.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think is going to happen between Michigan and Michigan State, right? They both don't have the easiest of weeks to play. Until next time, hope to see everybody soon.